Hello. In this presentation, I'll be going over the database PubMed. I'll discuss the PubMed website, PubMed's owners, and PubMed's intended audience. I'll also briefly discuss the history of PubMed, as well as types of content PubMed covers. Let's get started. What is PubMed? PubMed is a free resource supporting the research and retrieval of biomedical and life sciences literature with the aim of improving health, both globally and personally. It is a bibliographic database, meaning that it contains citations and abstracts, not full-text articles. Currently, the PubMed database contains more than 35 million citations and abstracts of biomedical literature and continues to grow. Here is the PubMed homepage. Anyone can access and use PubMed by visiting this page at pubmed.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. As you can see, PubMed looks like any other search engine today, with a central bar for users to enter their preferred search terms. This is what the results page looks like on PubMed. Here, I have entered a search for heart disease. Again, PubMed is organized like many other search engines and databases, with a scrolling list of results at center and a number of filtering options on the left. You may be wondering, who is responsible for maintaining the PubMed database? The answer is the National Center for Biotechnology Information, or NCBI, a U.S. government agency founded in 1988, which operates a number of databases including GenBank, PubMed, and NCBI Epigenomics. Technically speaking, though, it's a little more complicated. The NCBI is a branch of the United States National Library of Medicine, which is itself subsumed under the National Institute of Health, which is again subsumed under the United States Department of Health and Human Services. All of the databases mentioned above, including PubMed, are part of the Entrez Global Query Cross-Database Search System, a web portal for searching across many health sciences databases with a single query string and user interface. The name Entrez, or come in French, reflects the accessibility of the databases, which are available to the public. So, who uses PubMed? As you might expect, the database is used by many healthcare professionals, and it is considered an industry standard in the medical community. In addition, it is used widely by scholars in the field of life sciences and biomedicine. And as an open resource, it is used by the general public. PubMed is so popular that, according to Lou, millions of queries are issued each day by users around the globe on PubMed. PubMed was first released in January 1996. At that time, it was marketed as an experimental database with full access to Medline. Then, a year later, in 1997, PubMed was made available free to the public. Eventually, PubMed was redesigned and a number of new features were added, including a mesh browser, the single citation matcher, automatic exploding of mesh terms, name of substances synonym mapping, the details button, and lonesome doc. And to give a sense of how much PubMed has changed since it was first released, here's a timeline covering 2000 to 2009. The green boxes are changes to PubMed, and the orange boxes are additions to other biomedical literature search tools. As you can tell, biomedical databases like PubMed have improved how they serve users dramatically in the 21st century. In fact, these are only a few of the many new features implemented during that time. And since 2009, PubMed has continued to receive frequent updates. And Along with an increasingly robust feature set, PubMed's total number of citations have steadily grown at a rate of 4% since it was released nearly 3 decades ago, as illustrated in this graph. Now let's discuss what kind of materials PubMed stores. PubMed citations primarily stem from the biomedicine and health fields, and related disciplines such as life sciences, behavioral sciences, chemical sciences, and bioengineering. You'll find articles on medicine, nursing, dentistry, veterinary medicine, allied health, preclinical sciences, and much more. It's important to note that PubMed contains citations and abstracts, not full-text journal articles, but links to full-text articles are often available. With filters, PubMed allows users to search for books and documents, clinical trials, randomized control trials, systematic reviews, and other content categories. The majority of PubMed's material is drawn from a few major databases. The largest source of PubMed content is Medline, a bibliographic database from the National Library of Medicine containing over 29 million references to journal articles from 1946 to the present. The second largest source of PubMed citations comes from PubMed Central, PMC, a free full-text archive of biomedical and life sciences journal literature at the U.S. National Institutes of Health's National Library of Medicine. And PubMed also draws from Bookshelf, a full-text archive of books, reports, databases, and other documents related to biomedical, health, and life sciences. Here is a graphic illustrating the relationship of PubMed to Medline and PubMed Central. Again, you can see that Medline is the major source for PubMed citations. Incidentally, if you want, you can limit your PubMed search to show only Medline citations by using the medical subject heading's controlled vocabulary, or by using the journal categories Medline filter. There is also a variety of non-indexed content available on PubMed. This includes in-process records that will eventually be indexed for Medline, out-of-scope records published in a Medline indexed journal but outside the scope of Medline, and PubMed Central records that don't appear in a Medline indexed journal. So, what does the future hold for PubMed? There's no doubt that the database will continue to evolve alongside the field of biomedical and life sciences. As recently as 2020, PubMed overhauled their website, officially retiring the legacy PubMed. Since then, new features have continued to be rolled out. If you want more information on the most recent updates to PubMed, check out the National Library of Medicine's NLM Technical Bulletin. Finally, if you have any other questions about the PubMed database, feel free to contact me at anthony.costantini@sjsu.edu, and I'll be happy to discuss them with you. Thanks for your time.